tradition that 70,000 strong ask before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? And in a few moments, we're gonna see a team trying to provide an answer here in New Orleans. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Leading the Cardinals in year number 3 now as their head coach, Jonathan Gannon, doubled his win total from year 1 to year 2. And on the other side, the NFL's newest and youngest head coach, the brilliant offensive mind, Kellen Moore. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. It's at the 25-yard line. Here are the Cardinals now, heading out for their first drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP. Maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts his campaign now, how you start, having a massive impact on how things play out.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, Stroud. He's going to keep it this time. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
The tackle made at the 27-yard line. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Arizona.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. On play action, here's Stroud. That finds Adams downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Cardinals.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Stroud off of play action. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Stroud now, 3rd and 1. He's running for it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. To the air, Stroud. It's a screen to Barkley. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And at the helm won his 2nd comeback player of the year award last year with a career best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL. It's Joe Burrow.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Burrow. Hauled in by Lamb right side. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
A loss of one.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
On third down, here's Burrow. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. He will not get any further. Plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll come up first and 10.
15 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he stops just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
On the handoff, Patterson. Jukes the defender. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up their opening drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right? It's the feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and to finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Cardinals take over
Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First down, Stroud. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
18 on the play. And the Cardinal first down.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second
From the 46.
At the Saints.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
First down, Arizona.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Jump off caught by his back. Barkley got hit and he lost the football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Out of bounds, the offense retains possession.
Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Tight end going in motion here. Stroud now on third. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Cardinals.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
We'll go 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
QB keeps the second down option. And it's another first down on his drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
At the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. We can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
It's Barkley again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals break the tie here in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
This right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the first quarter, making a massive impact on the game.
Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Saints 7.
Coup all lined up and ready to put this one away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. This makes it up to the 25. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. Every offense brings, gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Burrow on the play action. Still on his feet. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You can put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open. And then bam, sack, lunch.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. He fields it cleanly. And he gets his offense in better field position here to stop. Up close to the 30. The Cardinals and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. They go play action with Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift?
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And a nice choice there to send this outside. He gets about 6 yards on the carry. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the Saints 44-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. The sack forces an ad shot for 3rd down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Arizona.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. Well, we all wait for this defense final little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Cool, all lined up and ready to put this one away. McLeod now returning it. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And as they get set, Parker, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Burrow from the gun. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. He kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30.
The Cardinals take
The
over
Cardinals
1st and
ready
10
for another drive on
at their own
offense as
31
Jackson,
yard
Smith,
line.
and Jigba heads out. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
He'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
The tackle made at the 36.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Cardinals first down.
11 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Toss play to Barkley. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Offense to the line for second down. Here's Stroud now. It's a screen to Barkley. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Right side into the hands of Adams. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Now on fourth down, one of the greats, Johnny Hecker, out to punt this away. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll run here with Patterson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 27. That's complete. David Njoku. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Saints.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Patterson on the game. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, these are not the plays that are cold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back. Keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and up the Cardinals side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
Brings up 3rd
So we're at the
and
2-minute
3.
warning here from the Superdome. The Saints at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Third and short, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I just want to rap. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my way.
Up the middle, here goes Patterson. Their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first.
Brings up
They'll have
2nd
2
and
left to work
3.
with before
The
halftime.
Cardinals 7-yard
2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints making a one-score game before halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Saints just the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Which team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Out come the Cardinals on offense late in the half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 13
First
yards.
down, Stroud.
And the Cardinal first
That
down.
won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Kincaid, the intended target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the air, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing again, it's Stroud. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and you would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 48 on the left hash. Koo able to put it through. And they'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches. How important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints and Cordero Patterson getting set for their next possession. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Saints. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Patterson trying this straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
Play action here. Burrow. And this fullback now. And he'll get it up to the 44. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again to the very versatile Cordero Patterson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for another Saints. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now we're doing it great.
set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Cut by Collins on the slant. Have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
2nd and 6.
On the carry, it's Patterson. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Gain of 15 yards. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. They're going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. It's 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Avoid some trouble there.
He was brought down by James Pierce. A loss on the play brings up 4th and goal.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. And able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the 2nd half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Arizona.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now.
44-yard line.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's 3rd.
Here's Stroud again.
And 6.
Oh, man, that's Kincaid. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. And the Cardinals 1st down.
First and 10 from the 41. Barkley trying this up the gut. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
From the
and
38.
7.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Dalton Kincaid. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7 yards.
Going on 3rd down, Stroud. It's a screen to Barkley. By a man, and now he's in the clear. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's been a 2-score game. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Saints 17.
Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. Patterson now to return it. Takes out a one stop. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Saints and Cordero Patterson get set for their next possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. This is Patterson. Jukes one defender. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Burrow on first down. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Cardinals' 44-yard line.
This is Patterson. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. It's on the in route. They are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Saints. First down.
Now it's Patterson. He's descending upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by the full-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Burrow from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Cardinals and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They go play action with Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Cardinals football, and they'll start the 4th quarter up by a couple of scores, too. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Intended for the
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
It's third down and the 11.
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. The Saints and Cordero Patterson getting set for their next possession. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? When the heave falls incomplete, now they're facing fourth down.
So that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. And you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And hauling this punt, fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Cardinals and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 9.
Here we go, second and 9. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Get your money up.
First down,
Put
Arizona.
it down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling
All right, all set up now. First and 10. To the air, Stroud. He keeps it and takes off.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second and 3. Has it at the 7. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
The 3-yard line.
Gonna run with Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Just knowing the competitor that this fella is, he kind of knew once he caught that second touchdown, he was going to try all he could and get the equalizer on the ground. 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Just a monster kind of game.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 17.
Q all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Patterson now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New Orleans outfit set to go now. First call here coming from the shotgun.
26-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Nelson Aguilar. Incomplete. It leads to second and
Burrow
10.
throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking slant route complete. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Brings up third down.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. We set it down for him at the 38.
And the Saints, first down.
Burrow now on first down. Has him on a quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Complete to David Njoku.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and
1 yard
9.
gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Burrow to the air now.
38-yard line.
Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air again, it's Burrow.
32-yard line.
This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Harold Patterson.
His 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They trying to figure out this 3rd and 7. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He finds Njoku, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain for a first down.
That's another Saints first down. First down and goal to go.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Saints 24.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Cardinals take over first
The Arizona
and 10.
offense about set to get going here.
26-yard
And they're
line.
already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Motioning the tight end now. Grab the throw on first down. And the Saints came marching home and they dropped it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Trying again following the sack. All the time in the world. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's Kincaid on the catch out left. Picked up a good chunk, but they stopped him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Saints come marching onto the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Burrow back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Saints.
On first down, here's Burrow. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended for
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40.
Burrow from the gun. Again, he connects with Collins. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
It's a gain of 5.
3rd and short, it's Burrow.
3rd and 5.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He puts some air under this one, deep right. Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score on the board. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. The receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary. The team just made him pay.
Bates down for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
38. Saints 31.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Man in motion here. First down, a run with Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Mooney will go in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Hits a seam at the 40. He crosses the 35. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range.
And the Cardinal first down.
Stroud throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
It's a gain of 8.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Gain of 7. First
Drive
down.
picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
This is one for the ages here today. Not just a 5-touchdown game. That's remarkable in and of itself. But the way he's done it's been spectacular. 2 through the air, 3 on the ground. This is a game he'll remember for the rest of his life.
Who with the extra point? And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Saints 31.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away.
Set to kick off.
McLeod now returning it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Saints and Cordero Patterson get set for their next possession. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. All right, working Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted
Out
out.
of bounds at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
From the
7.
30 on 2nd down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Saints.
Burrow on 1st down. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints 14 points back. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He goes back to him yet again. Completes. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw again is Burrow. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. He takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard
And
line.
it's Burrow. He has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Complete to
Now the
Nelson.
Saints hustling people forward. They
It's a
need to
gain
get
of 9.
set.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
At the 20-yard line.
And this is cut for a score. We are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock. And there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point
He is
conversion.
to throw. Oh, he lost the football. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
37.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Cardinals hands team secures the football.
By the Cardinals.
Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got 1 timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that 1 timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
The Cardinals offense making its way out. And Brock, they're in a spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the 1 timeout does remain defensively. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Broke through the tackle. He has the Cardinal 1st down. This one's over. They can run out this win.
He's tackled at
The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout.
gain of 15.
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Cardinals working just to kneel out the clock in this victory. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. You did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from New Orleans.